goals of the IoD training there are two overarching goals. The first one is to improve performance right at the top of business. So we work with senior managers, executives, non-executive directors to improve their performance overall. And there is a subsidiary objective, which is to provide them with a badge of competence in company direction. So that is the certification program. So that is the overall context of the IoD program. Within that, of course, we have 4 separate modules, and each of the modules addresses a different business skill. So the first one is the, I like to call that the foundation module. This is the role of the director and the board. And this looks at the legal and regulatory responsibilities of directors individually, and also how boards should work together as a collective, as a high-performing team right at the top of business. So this is fundamental foundation module in my view. Second module, the module that I ran here this week, is finance for non-financial directors. And I think this is essential because it addresses a real area of weakness for many senior professionals. Many senior professionals do not enjoy the numbers side of business, if I could put it that way. They feel a little bit intimidated sometimes. They lack a little bit of confidence when dealing with finances. And yet actually finance is absolutely fundamental to business. You know, strategy and finance, they go hand in hand. Strategy without finance, actually, this is just dreaming. And businessmen are not there to dream. Politicians dream, businessmen are there to actually achieve objectives. And you need to understand finance. The final two modules are around 2 very important areas, and of course the first one is about strategy. So the corporate strategy of a business is really, really crucial to its success. So all directors must be comfortable in thinking strategically, thinking commercially about their business, and this module really helps directors to achieve that. Final module will be on leadership, and of course people at the top of business must lead their businesses, and they lead it in a number of ways. Many will be leaders of their executive and functional teams. This is key, this is important. How they interact with people, how they project their leadership is very important, but also around the boardroom table, again, a different aspect of leadership. Here we're looking at leadership played out through a team. So we have individuals who are all equal around the boardroom table, and they must interact together to provide the most effective leadership for the company as a whole. The training in finance is really highly interactive. So what I always look to try and do is involve the people, the delegates, just as much as possible. And that is possible, that is made possible through the excellent professional translators that I work with when I'm over here, and that just provides a great platform to interact. So we look at finance from a theoretical point of view in terms of the standards, but much more so from a practical point of view, what businesses need to do to actually manage finances in a proper way and demonstrate good stewardship of company assets. That's what we're looking to do, and as I say, 3-day program. It involves quite a lot of exercises to try and underpin the theoretical knowledge, and I've enjoyed working with the people here enormously.